On our computers, we can use maps to do so much more than just find directions. This is Google Maps. And if we put in the name of our school, it will take us to there on our map. The red dot will show us right where Forestville Elementary School is. And we have the option again to zoom in and zoom out. But in addition to seeing the map with just pictures of the roads, we can actually switch to a view that's an aerial view of what we actually would see from an airplane. In this view, we can tilt it so that we could see the landscape as if we were standing on a mountain, and this would be our school over here. Now we've moved out, so this is still our school, and here's the high school. Here's a lot of the area around it. We can zoom back in. And one of my favorite parts of Google Maps when we use the Earth view is that we can also do a street view where we can actually get down as if we were standing in front of our school. It takes a minute for the computer to come back up with that view, but here it is as if we were standing outside of Forestville. If we follow this arrow, we can actually walk around the building. So using Google Maps, not only can we find directions, we can visit places that we're not able to go by in real life. We could visit Disney World. We could visit the mountains. We could go to England. We can visit anywhere on Earth with Google Maps. Here we go. We can walk up the street. We can see around the corners. But in addition, we can go to Google Earth, and while we see the whole world here, we could zoom in. We can actually turn the world around. We can spin the globe. We can visit another part of the Earth. But even more fun than that, we can go up here and we could look at a sky view, we could visit Mars, and we could visit the moon. So if we click on Mars, it takes a minute for the computer to load Mars. And it'll come into view. And now we see Mars as if we were going to go there on a spaceship and visit. We can zoom in. And as we zoom in closer, we can find out different information. If we click on one of these blocks, it'll give us more details about what's there. Pictures of close-up pictures that were taken by the Mars rover. Actually, this one was taken by the Reconnaissance Orbiter, MRO. We can again spin it. So we can spin the globe if we zoom out. And most of this was put together using different pictures taken at different times. So sometimes we'll see things that look odd pictures or colors that don't quite match, but that's just because of when the pictures were taken. We can learn more about craters, and here you can see an up close of the craters. We could actually go in and visit the craters closer. In addition, we could visit the moon, or we could look at the sky and just imagine all the different stars, planets, and different bodies that are there. When we visit the sky, it gives us the names. Sometimes when we zoom out, it's a little easier to see some of it. But again, we could spin, we can zoom in, we can spin it, we can find different things in the night sky. So Google Earth gives us even more details and lets us visit places that we can't go on our own. Here we are back at our picture of Forestville, and we can go back to the street view. Back to the map view, they call it. And when we zoom out in the map view, we can see a lot more of what's around us. Where is our... Still recording. Some of the other things we can do with our maps is there are some great activities where we can use maps to learn more about the world. This particular one is a game we can play that we can identify the different countries and continents. So we can use maps to learn more about the world. We can learn facts about different states on our maps. For this map, each time we click on a state, it brings up a box which gives us details about that state. So I can find out the population, the rank, the total of 8-year-old boys and girls, the total of 9-year-old boys and girls, how people get to work. We can learn geography of the state, the main businesses. So this is a map that's providing us with details about the state. So we can learn facts about each state when we click on it. If we click on North Carolina, we can get the population in the year 2010 and 2011, the total of boys and girls at different age groups. We can find out over here the nickname, the flower. Our state tree is the pine, the bird is the cardinal. And it tells us here how we found this data. So again, these maps are giving us lots of information.